Hi everyone, I am in London and just coming here for a very short stay. One night at the Park Plaza Westminster Bridge, and I am going for afternoon tea and also to watch Devil Wears Prada tonight. I'm meeting our friends that have come in from the United States, and I am going to take you with us on this little journey. Here is the outside of the Park Plaza London Westminster Bridge, and we are about to go inside.
Upon entrance into the hotel, you take a short walk and the escalator up the stairs to the check-in area. You can use the check-in self-service desks on the right or the normal conventional check-in on the left.
Okay, so I'm on the 12th floor, which has got spectacular views over to Westminster. I'm sure you can see there. And just down there on the second floor is the executive lounge. So yeah, I have been given a upgrade today from a superior to a studio room, and I'm going to take you in there with me now. Okay, so this is a studio room. I'm going to keep my hand straight because my last one filmed in portrait rather than landscape, but this is the bedroom area with a desk. It's got an interior view, nice big double bed, actually I think it's a king size, and some wardrobes there. There's also a desk and a large TV, plus a seat, and then a separate lounge area just here. It's a really nice size actually. A single sofa, a double sofa, which I'm sure probably comes out into a bed if you've got children staying with you, and then a desk there with another TV. I'll just take you through to see the bathroom. There is a nice refreshment table there, and this is the bathroom. So we have a basin, some nice size mirrors there, a bath, as well as a toilet and a separate shower. All spa products in here, which are lovely, and there's also 2 robes there with slippers to enjoy too.
This is the concierge desk in the main atrium area of the hotel, and also the bar area, followed by, on the right hand side, the main dining room, which is where the breakfast is served. This is called the Joelle, and it is very large. When the breakfast is busy, they also set up tables out here and into the bar area too.
So I have just walked from the Park Plaza across to Westminster Bridge, and the sun's starting to come out, which is quite nice. And here is Big Ben and Westminster, looking beautiful. Oh, there's the Uber boat. The London Eye. I am heading on the tube to Covent Garden. It's not too busy today, which is quite nice.
After a short walk and meeting up with friends, we went to the Dilly in Piccadilly and into the terrace for afternoon tea. Upon arrival, the atrium area of the hotel was decked out with some lovely flowers. It also had a really modern feel to it, as well as the traditional touches too. So you can see here the entrance that we walked through and then the main reception area. We needed to get into a lift and up onto floor 2 to get to the terrace for afternoon tea. This is also the area where breakfast is served in the hotel, and it has lovely views out over the Piccadilly area, and this is where we were sitting for our afternoon tea. Now this was a Wednesday afternoon and our seating was at 2:30, so it was fairly late and therefore there was only one other table having afternoon tea. The cups and saucers were all themed of different areas in London, and I thought it was quite apt that I had this one, given that my dad's side of the family were all EastEnders, as is my husband too. So many of the places on there were places that we have frequented over the years. I did try the Secret Garden, which was a take on Pimm's. It was delicious, and my friend James also had one too. That was before our teas were all brought out. We all had different, some had fruit, some had black tea, and then our buses were delivered with all of the delights. The bottom shelf was the plain and the fruit scone with jam and also cream. We had 4 sandwiches, which were salmon, egg, beetroot, and also pastrami. And on the top, we had lots of sweet treats, which were all quite heavily chocolate based actually. We had a wonderful time at afternoon tea. It lasted about an hour and a half before we went back to the hotel to get freshened up and then head to the Dominion Theatre to see The Devil Wears Prada. The lights really did light up outside on the street near Tottenham Court Road, which is where this theatre is, and the inside was all done out like the Runway magazine from the film and also the theatre show itself. And there were lots of different types of attire on display too, as you can see here, with lots of information with regards to what they were and also how they were filmed. We were sat in row A of the circle area of the Dominion Theatre, and we were pretty much smack bang in the middle. We were really delighted with our seats and had a great view. Obviously, in keeping with the request of the production, we were not allowed to film the show. However, we were able to capture the closing performance of the show as the cast took a bow for their performances. Vanessa Williams was the star of the show as Miranda in the theatre production, and she was outstanding, as were the rest of the production crew too. The show started at 7:30. We did have an interval after about 1 hour and it finished just around 10 p.m. Thank you for watching this video. This was really filmed to capture the day in the life of a travel agent, meeting friends from the USA and taking them on some traditional UK ventures, as in the afternoon tea, the theatre production show, and also staying in a wonderful hotel on the banks of the River Thames. If you are interested in coming to the UK, and also if you're in the UK and you are wanting to visit London, please don't forget I am able to book just hotels. I can also book theatre tickets and lots more other things too, including private tours and excursions of London and beyond. Thank you for watching. Take care. Please like, comment and subscribe.